Welcome back to Minecraft Farm Haven. I'm EasyG, and in today's video we are going to be building a library. Now, I have been so excited to build this library ever since I decided I was going to do a village transformation because I love books, and what a better way to love books than to go to a library. So we're going to make one in the village, and unfortunately, I do not have all the materials I required to do this, so we are going to go on a little bit of a, well, let's call it resource hunting adventure. It is raining outside, so I'm gonna wait for the rain to go away and then we'll leave for our adventure. And for those of you wondering, this is episode 17 of this series, so that's very exciting. And yeah, so before we get started, subscribe if you haven't already and like the video because it really helps out the channel. Anyway, let's jump right into this adventure. So in terms of resources, I'm going to go check what dyes I have. I know I've got a lot of bones, so we're sorted for white dye, but I do need blue dye if we can't find light blue. So let's go see what flowers I have in the greenhouse. Before the sun goes down, preferably. Okay, so we do have some blue orchids. Oh, we've got some of these. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to need is obviously the bones. So I'm just running over to the factory where we have some bones. And I'm thinking I should repair some of my tools while we're there. Only a few bones. With a fresh new day, our tools are completely repaired and we are ready to go on an adventure to find some of the materials that we still need to build this library. To start off, if we check the map, we can see that there are a lot of places where we can find little bits of sand, so we might go over here in a while, but I do want to go over this way where there is calcite, so I think that's where we're gonna head for now. Look at these! And this is why I carry seeds in my backpack. Love me. Come on! One seed to spare. I have also crafted these cages so that I can just carry them with me instead of having to walk all the way back just to put them down, and we'll worry about them later. I cannot steer properly. I apologize. Okay, and here is some calcite, which is what we need, and trust me, we need quite a lot of calcite. Whoa, that moves so quickly. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got about 4 stacks of calcite, although I don't know if that is necessarily enough, so I'm just gonna grab a bit more. After grabbing enough calcite, I decided to go find some sand, and I flew over the world to see if I could find a desert. Eventually though, I found a village and I got sidetracked because there were 3 cats, and I decided to catch fish and try to tame them. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. I also took some naturalist ducks. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna stand here. It'll come. Trust me, it's gonna come eventually. Okay, well, while I am searching for the cat, I was wondering what you all thought of the Minecraft newest update with the pale garden. I'm not overly fond of the idea of another mob I have to fight off to get a certain type of wood, but let's be honest, we needed a white looking wood or a pale wood, and honestly that's gonna be so useful. I know this series is not in the newest version, but hopefully we will be playing in that soon. Here's the cat. Yes! Oh my gosh! Yay! I've got a kitty! Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, I love the idea of having a paler wood than birch, so let me know what you think of the pale garden in Minecraft and of the wood and the mob and, you know, the changes that came with this new update. And also what you think about them giving us new, smaller updates, but more of them each year. What are your thoughts on that? Anyway, this is totally random, and I'm going to fish for some more fish so I can tame the other 2 cats as well, and don't judge me. I know we came here to get sand, but we're gonna get cats now. That's what this mission evolved into, and we will eventually get sand because we have to, and we are building a library, but that is unfortunately no longer our first priority. After taming 2 cats and eventually finding a place where I can mine some sand, I left all the distractions behind and gathered the sand that we needed before heading home. Going home is going to take a while, but once I reach home, we will get started on preparing our materials and then getting the foundations laid out. So I will see you once we are back on the farm, and I'm gonna try and navigate my way through this forest and my way home. Okay, so we have finally made it back home, and now we still require a few more materials before we can actually start with the building, and that is andesite. Anyway, so we are going to go down to the mines that we built a couple episodes ago, and for those of you that haven't seen it, honestly, it's very pretty. I like it very much. So I'm excited to show you. And so let's go there and also get some of the sand that we got smelted into glass. So we'll stop by the factory first before we go down to the mines. If you have noticed, I do have shears, and I'm quickly going to shear these sheep until my shears break, because we will need some more sheep for some of the decorations. Okay, that was so laggy, and I apologize. There's way too many sheep there, but I have bred them like quite a lot since we first got them, because like I said, we need wool for a lot of the decorations, and in this build I decided to incorporate it into the floor as well for some unknown strange reason. It looks good. It's just I didn't think I'll do that again. That was it's very tedious to work with so many sheep. They are so laggy. Okay, and now all we have to do is flick this lever. Okay, so this is like a little space. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be, but we've got some ores here, and this goes down to the staircase that leads down to the mines. I thought we'd just take a quick walk down this hallway so those of you that haven't seen it can see it. Otherwise, if you have seen it, you can just enjoy it again, because honestly, it's very pretty and I like it. Doesn't actually look like we have a lot. We've got andesite, which is what we're looking for, so I guess that's what we're gonna be doing, and hopefully no scary guys are going to just jump scare us. Look at all this iron. I think I'm just quickly going to grab my Silk Touch pickaxe and just mine it up, because I do think it can be a really nice thing to decorate with, maybe. This is the materials we are going to work with at the top, and I do have a bunch of other materials, but we're not going to worry about that right now, because right now we need to get rid of all of that dirt. So that's what we're going to do. And as you can see, this area is all cleared out except for that little box in the background there, because I needed that for this transition. But anyway, I'll get rid of that quickly, and then we can actually start on building the library. And I know what you're thinking, why is there a giant hole in the ground? Well, I'll quickly answer that question. I wanted to make a big library because I absolutely love books. However, I also wanted to make a cute cottagecore build, so I decided to make a cute cottagecore build and a below ground giant library. So you can let me know what you think in the comments down below once we are done, but let's get started. And I promise I'll get rid of that dirt thingy. It was for the transition, okay? You can't lie, it was a good transition, okay? Where is my favorite tool? So apparently my trowel tool is gone, so we're just quickly gonna make a new one. So I'm going to start with a rim of spruce planks. Okay, I know this is completely random, but why is it always raining when I'm recording? Like, can the rain please not? Just give me a break, okay? Like, come on! And a wonderful morning later, we have this and no rain, finally! In real life, I love rain, but in Minecraft, it's honestly just a pain because it makes the FPS go down like so much. It seems my calculations were correct. Okay, next I'm going to do the floor with white wool, eroded calcite, and light gray pastel wool. Okay, and this is what the floor currently looks like, and I actually think it looks really good. I'm just wondering if there should be more calcite. However, I do kind of like the way this looks as if it's actually a carpet instead of a fancy floor. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in these walls with these books. And I have two different variants. So the one is a spruce bookshelf from the Starworm Deco mod, not Equestrian mod, and the other one is from Quark. So the one was actually made with books, which took forever, and the one from the Starworm Equestrian, I keep saying Equestrian mod, the Starworm Deco mod, was only a variant of the normal spruce planks, which made it so much easier to craft. Okay, and that is all the books filled in, and you can let me know what you think, what it looks like, but I really like this. And the next thing we are going to do is add in these yellow couches. Now you understand why there is this little piece here. It's just there because I did not want to craft extras, because it used a lot of books. At this point, I'm impressed with my math. Thus far, I have been correct. And honestly, I would hope so since I spent like 3 hours doing math instead of building. It's making life a lot easier, but it took a lot of time. Just so you know, math actually has a use. Can you believe it? My ugly dirt staircase. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to use this glowstone to mark out the areas where the books are going to go, because we do need some lighting. I didn't want to make it boring, okay? So I went to the Nether and got like a stack and 17, and then I got scared because it was the Nether. I traded with a villager, but this stupid villager kept increasing his price. Okay, so like it was 4 emeralds for one, and then suddenly it was 5, and then suddenly it was 6, and eventually it was 9. Okay, and I just refused to trade with him because I'm not paying 9 emeralds for glowstone. Anyway, so eventually I got everything I needed, but I mean, honestly, that guy he's unreliable. I would not recommend going to him to buy your glowstone. Anyway. Okay, and that is the glowstone and the bookshelves completely done. What do you think? I know there's a giant open space here, but I am going to build a spiral staircase, but the rest of the building I'm going to do off camera because it's a secret. So I will see you once that is done. I have finished the library, and as you can see, I am not in the library. That is because I remembered we collected some ducks on our journey, and I would just like to free them in the duck pond with you guys. This is duck number 1, and as you can see, they don't look the same because this one is from Duckling, and this one is from the Naturalist mod. I honestly don't know which one I prefer, but I think they're both very cute. You can't see it very well right now, but I have changed a lot of things since you last saw the library. This is the grand reveal. Ta-da! So first, I would like to show you in FreeCam what it looks like. So we've got these 4 gardens on the sides, and then we've got this massive glass dome on the top, which I'm really proud of, and I think it looks super cool. And then we've got the main building area, obviously, with the pathway leading up to it, and up here we've got a little balcony area. I didn't know what I wanted to add here. If you have any suggestions, you can let me know in the comments down below, but for now all we have here is some leaves, and the same on the other side. And obviously the next thing I'm going to show you is the inside. So if we go in, we've got a little bit of leaves as well, and then we've got these interesting Egyptian tables, and then of course we've got these yellow sofas as well as a chessboard, and I have been so excited to use this mod. It's very cool, and it also has Connect 4 and tic-tac-toe, as well as these chess timers, which I thought was super cute. And then we've got some bookshelves here, and we've also got some bookshelves on the other side, so basically it's just a mirror image. Heading up the stairs, you can see the other door that leads to the opposite side, and if we keep going up the stairs, you can see that we've got some books up here, and we've got some more comfy couches along with a lovely view outside. And we can head onto the balconies to look outside even more. Also, this is a chandelier that I made. I'm wondering what you think of it, so let me know in the comments down below. As we head downstairs to the area that I built with you guys, you can see we've got a lot of books, and I added these extra ones because I felt like we needed a bit more. And I think this area looks super cute, especially with the glowstone. It just gives it a lovely vibe. And I love this spiral staircase with the calcite beams to just act as railings. Right, there is one more thing I want to do, and that is release the cats and name them that we got earlier this episode. Okay, maybe not one more thing. I've got 2 more things because I have some books that we can place down and I'm excited to do that. So we'll get to that in a minute, but let's name these cats. Okay, so first we are going to have Gandalf. It's a gray cat. I couldn't resist, okay? It's so cute. The next one, I decided I wanted to call Tauriel from The Hobbit as well, and I think that's a very cute name. Not entirely the type of cat I would call Tauriel, but I couldn't think of another name, and I really wanted her to be an elf from The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. And I know what you're gonna say, what about Arwen? This one's gonna be Arwen. I know it's also a gray cat, but I don't know, it just felt like an Arwen. So this is Arwen, we've got Tauriel, and we've also got Gandalf, and then Bilbo in the house. I actually think they can stay here with the books. I think they will love it. We will come and fetch them at a later time to walk through the farm, but here they will be safe. Okay, and as promised, we have a couple books to place down. Would this be the safest place to put books in real life? No. Is it where I'm going to put books in Minecraft? Yes. Since it's nighttime, you can actually quickly see what the build looks like at night. I think it's really pretty and really cute. You can let me know what you think in the comments down below. And yeah, that is actually it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making it. And let me know what your favorite books are in the comments down below. I'd love to know. Mine is probably Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. But anyway, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and remember that God loves you. Bye, guys! Yes, I did save books to throw. Okay, bye!